Riverbend Runs is an advanced handbell group. We have volunteer ringers from eastern Iowa, western Illinois, kind of all over. We're non-denominational, we aren't tied to any church. So we do get to ring some fun things.
Handbells were first introduced in the United States by P.T. Barnum. He was traveling in Europe and heard a group of English handbell ringers, thought, oh, that would make a great act, brought them back to the United States, dressed them up in Swiss Army outfits and called them the Swiss Ringers because he thought that that would be much more exotic sounding than English handbell ringers.
The group is fantastic, just fun to be around. Everyone's lighthearted. We're all there for the same reason. If we didn't love music, if we didn't want to ring the hard things, we wouldn't be here. You know, we wouldn't have taken that step to audition. There's a lot of fun, quirky personalities, but we all play well together.
Well, it's a really fun group to work with. When I first started directing the group, I didn't know a lot about advanced handbells. I've learned a lot from them. I really feel that as a group, we've all grown together.
We come to this group because it lets us be musical, and we're with friends, and it's a good time. We work hard. We work really hard. You do get some exercise points from it because of the amount of physical exercise ringing, and if you're ringing the big bells, it's two hands to ring some of them. So you get a lot of exercise with it as well as the enjoyment of the music. And this one is a Whitechapel. These are English made. And the reason we use those, if on First Noel, which is always our closer, we start with the Whitechapel for the soft part, and we move to the Chimeric because it's got more volume to it.
We do 2 concerts a year. We do our Christmas concerts and we do spring concerts.
Performances are the best part. Giving people the opportunity to see something new, whether they've played some bells at church, they've never heard handbells, outside of movies maybe, and kind of seeing that gasp or that, the eyes big, or, just the enjoyment of a different type of music. It's exciting. It's nerve-wracking. You're always a little nervous before you perform, but it's just a joy to be able to perform for people and to know it's appreciated.
The best part for me is, as a musician, being able to make music at a very high level and being able to have a group of people to work with that are very expressive. Having the opportunity to work with a group of people who can make music at a high level is very rewarding. And just having a group of people who get along with each other, it's a very tight-knit fellowship. We do things away from bells together, so it's just a really good community thing.
It really is a great deal of fun and a great deal of satisfaction when you complete the concert and you go, wow, that really went well. We try to smile, but it's hard when you're at that concentration level. And then to get to the end of the song and went, wow. We feel it when it went really, really well, and the dynamics were really, really powerful. And you can see all of us just break into a great big smile, and that we know we nailed it.